Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hope you guys having a good day, or hoping that you guys have better days ahead. This is Marlon here. Oh boy, I don't know why I have two mics on, but that should not be a thing for me. Okay, yeah, I turned off one of the mics in case of anything that happens. But anyway, I just hope that everyone's doing good. For me, well, it's the weekend and I just finished lunch and everything, but so far it's been okay. I mean, I wouldn't say completely, but it felt more like as though how do I say this? Average, if you know what I mean. I mean, once it's average, then you realize that, oh, like, it's not so much of an excellent day, but definitely not the worst, and definitely not bad, but just something that's kind of out of the extraordinary. It's just boring, just me going shopping and stuff, getting stuff done. Anyway, let's get to the weather, shall we? Okay, so the weather right now, I mean, in my area at least, so we do have some clouds in the area, though we have a current temperature of 64 degrees. Let's see. I mean, it's mostly just, sun and clouds for this weekend with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. But for the high, but for the low, they're in the low to mid 50s for the low. Showers will occur throughout Monday with a high of 66 and a low of 55. Tuesday, sunny, 68 for the high, 52 for the low. Wednesday, some clouds, maybe some showers with a high of 66 and a low of 52. Thursday, sunny with a high of 61 and a low of 48. And Friday, sun and clouds with a high of 63 and a low of 50. Alright. Now, let's see what we got in terms of the national weather. So, what do we got here? Well, we got 22 active weather alerts. We have 6 severe thunderstorm warnings in Louisiana, Michigan, Arkansas. 1 special marine warning in Michigan. 6 special weather statements in Michigan, Arkansas, Missouri, Indiana, and Louisiana. 7 high wind warnings and 2 flood warnings. Talk about that. Let's take a look at the synoptic view of the country. So you can see we have a cold front and a stationary front that's located. Okay, so the first cold front starts as a stationary front in the Great Lakes and Lake Superior in the upper peninsula of Michigan. Then becomes a cold front through Lake Michigan, Illinois, and then briefly transitions into, then turns into a stationary front as it exits Illinois into Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, and a little bit as a cold front in Oklahoma, and then stationary front in Texas, while in the western part of the state becomes a small cold front. So, welcome. Hope you guys having a good day, or hoping that you guys have better days ahead. Today is Saturday, October 18, 2025. But for those out in the center part of the country, it is not nice. But folks on the East Coast, it's somewhat nice. Some parts of the West Coast too. We have another cold front. Hey, Wild, welcome. Hope you had a good Saturday so far. Hope you had a good weather as well. Kind of looks like you do have some clear skies at this moment for the past 3 hours, though. We have a cold front, just right behind the first one. That's located in Wisconsin, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, and in the panhandle of Oklahoma. Then into Colorado, and then just a little bit of stationary front in Wyoming. And then becomes a cold front in Utah, Nevada, and briefly in Oregon. We have areas of high pressure dominating throughout much of the Northeast. So you can see just a few showers here and there. A few clouds, I should say. And then also areas of high pressure throughout many parts of the desert southwest, parts of the Great Basin too. But there is an all-cold front offshore from British Columbia. And we do have a cold front right behind the warm front that's approaching Washington State, thus bringing in some showers, maybe a few storms the in the coastal part of Washington State and parts of Oregon, all the way to Portland, Salem, and then it transitions into snow and ice in the Cascades. Then it ends up going back to being just a big rainmaker, but not much though, just a few clouds and a few showers there. I see some pop-up showers, places like the Dakotas. Let's take a look for just a little bit in detail throughout the Northeast. It's mostly dry, but 3 hours ago it was just nothing but clouds, but so far that has been dissipated. Been quite a good day today, as I expected. That's good. That's good while. And, well, we're going to look into the forecast in just a couple minutes. We're just taking a look at what's going on throughout the country. So no active weather alerts in the Northeast, but in the Southeast, there is a flood warning still a thing for days. Then along the lower Mississippi Valley, there are showers, but much of which are just located on the western bank, though, and they're approaching to the east in a matter of a couple minutes to about a few hours. There are some severe thunderstorm warnings in northern Louisiana all the way to Arkansas, yet there are also special weather statements as well. Then we move west. Where on the eastern sides of Oklahoma and Texas, some pop-up thunderstorms, but yet they're making their way to the northeast right now, even though despite the fact that there is a stationary front and cold front that's present. Elsewhere throughout the south, it's not much. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah, just to prove my point that a few pop-ups, but not much is happening, but there will be something coming from the west, though. In the Ohio Valley, where you're seeing a lot of activity in places like Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. And it looks like as though Chicago had some showers and moderate to heavy rain in localized areas, though. So what's the weather for your area, Wild? We do have a special weather statement just northeast of Indianapolis, east of South Bend, and just north of Detroit, along with a severe thunderstorm warning there. Much of which is moving to the east, though. And look at this. We got a batch of thunderstorms making their way into the Indianapolis area. That's just occurring right about now, but that's already passed, though. See, while you're not seeing much of rain, which is good. No rain in the past 3 hours. Right here. But elsewhere throughout the Great Lakes region, I did say that there are still some showers and some storms in the southern side of the lower Michigan area. Then Wisconsin, though, just a few showers near Madison and just northeast of Minneapolis. In the Dakotas, pop-up showers moving towards the southeast. Also there is some showers and some storms moving into places like Nebraska, Iowa, and Minneapolis. And some showers moving into the northwestern part of the state of Minnesota. Aberdeen's got a flood warning that's there. Let's take a look. Throughout the Missouri River Valley, Missouri, they're getting drenched right now with so much rain and special weather statements located in the south central part of the state. Then we move into Kansas, just a few pop-ups, but just enough to cause some cloudiness, maybe a few showers in the central part of the state, but the eastern part, they're getting a lot of rain, though. Nebraska, yeah, they got some showers and some rain moving into places like Iowa, and you're seeing some pop-ups moving into Nebraska. We have high wind warnings in northwestern Montana, and as well as southeastern Wyoming with Cheyenne. Idaho, on the northern tip of Idaho, there are some clouds, maybe a few showers in the past 3 hours. Alright, so now let's go further south. So we got a cold front and a brief stationary front right around Wyoming and northwestern Colorado. But either way, they're not producing any precipitation right now, except for northeastern Colorado with a few clouds there. Sorry about that. Nothing to report in the desert southwest, where there are no showers, no thunderstorms, not even snow, not even cloud coverage, as well as California, though, and Nevada, if I haven't said anything about Nevada, or Utah. Been quite warm with a little bit of clouds, 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit in the morning, and 16 degrees Celsius, 61 degrees Fahrenheit in the afternoon. Alright, not bad, wild. I mean, cloud-wise, meh. But overall, it's pretty good that I'm seeing so far wild. In the Pacific Northwest, though, things are not quite nice. We do have showers in Seattle, Yakima getting part of the action in a matter of moments. Portland, some showers are passing by, as well as Astoria. Yeah, pretty decent for this time of year. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So far, Wild, have you managed to get any pictures, or are you still working on it? Now, let's move on to another scene right now.